Have a nice day. My book program, I am talking about Japanese writer Haruki Murakami's Norwegian Wood novel. The novel Norwegian Wood, written by Haruki Murakami in 1987, is considered to be his unique novel with indelible marks. Siri Chandrasekhara Gunawardhan translated it into Sinhala under the title Hiru Nagina Rate Pempuatak. This is his fifth book. When we say Norwegian Wood, we remember the song Norwegian Wood by the Beatles. Murakami makes the name of this song the title of his novel. This also becomes the favorite song of Naoko, a main character in the novel. Toru Watanabe becomes our protagonist, written in the form of the retrospective. This novel can also be called a collection of nostalgic memories written about losses. The story begins in 1969 when he was studying at Waseda University. If we think about this time, the author is telling us a story from 5 decades ago. In the 1960s, Japan, which was battered by the World War, began to rise again. Toru tells us his story during the time when Japan is economically strong. After the death of his best friend Kazuki, Toru and Naoko's love affair begins. Knowing Devendra-san and Noriko's love relationship, we feel this relationship in different way. It seems that the author gives us a hint about the end of the novel and the beginning. Here comes to the fore the ideas that is embedded in our minds that love stories related to Japan end in tragedy. But the author ends the novel with an ending that the reader does not expect. Murakami seems to end the novel with a certain optimistic attitude. The author says here that all professions in a country have unique value and dignity, and therefore no professions should be looked down upon. A common theme that can be seen in many of Murakami's works is the author's opposition to the rich-poor system built in Japan's urban centers and students' activities and struggles in Japanese universities at the time. The author has made the character of Midori his weapon for this protest regarding university politics. Another common feature of Murakami's work is the prevalence of intertextuality. It means that the author refers to other literary elements in his work. We find many such novels and songs in this novel. In addition to the 2 main characters found in the novel, the author has given wide attention to other characters in the novel. Characters such as Midori, Nagasawa, Hatsumi, and Reiko are important here. The author has meticulously presented the shortcomings of human characters and how the moods of each character work. The most special characteristics of the characters in the novel: openness. We are all social animals, but we all have our own unique personality. If someone says no, it's hard to believe. There is a limit to how much we can talk about ourselves with someone. But in this novel, we get to see that openness very well. especially when it comes to sex. The characters on the novel reveal to each other the things that are not openly discussed in the society regarding males and female sexuality. Here, the two female characters, Midori and Reiko, take a special place. Midori is a stubborn character we meet in the novel, but her character is very complex. We see how she is hardened by not receiving proper parental affections from a young age and how she tries to get love, care, and attention from Toru. Her openness about sexuality is surprising. A special place we find in the novel Ami Nivahana, where Naoko and Reiko received treatment. Toru takes us to this plot, abstracted from the outside society, which invites us to think whether such a place can exist. Man's relationship with music is also revealed to us by characters like Naoko, Reiko, and Toru. Toru's best friend Kazuki and girlfriend Naoko both commit suicide. There is a reciprocal relationship between Japan and suicide. Japan is the country with the highest number of suicides in the world. Okigahara Forest and Fujiyama Mountain are the most famous places in Japan. As mentioned in the novel, Naoko goes to forest to commit suicide. Although the name of the forest is not mentioned, we can guess that she went to Okigahara Forest. Heartbroken by his friend's death, Toru's characters completely collapse with Naoko's death. He is brought back to life by Reiko, who arrived in Tokyo. The sexual relationship that eventually begins between them shows the complexity of Toru's character. Even though he tried to lean towards Midori at the end, his indecisiveness is evident in his obliviousness to the event. Murakami's novels have been translated into 50 languages. His novels are very popular among the young community. The reason for that must be the authenticity that the uniquely present to each character through his works. Through the novel Norwegian Wood, Murakami takes us to the sad party of love and invites the reader to think again and again about life, death, and love. Thank you for watching.